Alright, we're here.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanamo herself!
And Reborn as well!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Reborn! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul'dah dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Ul'dah have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people. Ya for Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Reborn? People of Ul'dah, I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measured that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the Inferno, for we are by fire reborn! Forsooth!
The time is now!
I
Fancy meeting you again.
Yeah, it's these two again. Yeah, the Umbajaw. We already beat down Ifrit, so that's not much of a problem now. Galarians. They're out there somewhere. And the refugees. So he isn't quite actually dead, but I guess it can be resummoned. Seems these guys are gonna make the case for each grand company, it seems like. Alright, time to head to the airship and take a look at our last spot at Limsa. Not gonna lie, I think it's between Limsa and Udal, because Udal is the place I started at, so I already have... I'm already used to it, but at the same time, I kind of like Limsa because I like the whole water element to it. Water places are usually my favorite, and fire places are usually the ones I find the most dull. So it's a bit of a mix-up here. Let's see which one we'll go to. Alright. I think to the hall, maybe? I don't know. Or is there somebody else I have to talk to here? Ah, here we go.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have
bastards.
risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
Alright, let's see what they have to say this time. Two priest tribes, just like Gridana. The fish-like Selagan, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. Second, the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. The Garlanians have erected a fortress right in the Limsan's backyard. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight among themselves, the Garlanians wet their braids and watch. And if they have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs, differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched in a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Alright, that's all three of them. Ah, okay. Okay, we have to head back to Waking Sands and deal with these guests from the Grand Company still there. I guess I'll just return. Alright. Now we can teleport over to Horizon once again. I could actually use teleport for all the places, I didn't know that. Well, maybe I just wasn't paying attention because I'm always looking down at Thanalan down here. Oh well. Guess it's night because I hear the wolves howling. Almost there. I assume I probably won't have to come back to this place so often now that I have the communicator. Going to enter the solar. Alright, we're back. Alright.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and 7th Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alisaie, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the 7th Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Wonder what's going on with that. Alright, got the Serpenter, the Serpent, which is Grandana, Flame, obviously, Ul'dah, and the Storm, which is Limsa. So really it's between, I'm not really so interested in Granada, to be honest. It's between Ul'dah, which is the place we've been to this whole time. We started there, or we can take the new path, which is basically my favorite sort of theming and element and all, which is water-based and water elemental and stuff like that. So really it's between these choices, and I think I've decided that I'm going to go with the new choice. Let's go ahead and enjoy the Maelstrom. Let us brave the seas together, friend. Oh yeah. Nice. All right. Sorry, you other guys. Alright, we're going to be going with the Maelstrom. Yeah, I really did already help Ul'dah with its Ifrit problem. I should be able to probably help out some other people. Actually, I'm just gonna teleport there now that I think about it. I was just talking about that earlier, too. All right. This is taking a while. Probably because I have to load up a whole new area. As per usual. Alright, we're here. Now, where is the way to... Honestly, I have actually no idea where I'm supposed to head this way. Hang on, let me see. Okay, upper decks is this way, apparently. This doesn't seem quite right. Alright, I guess I have to go this way, I imagine. That's the only bad thing, is I have to relearn a whole new area now. And this one actually seems a little bit more complicated. Okay, I probably don't have the shard up here, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can grab that. At least I assume I don't have it. Alright, this looks like the spot. I'm going to join some pirates. Imperial forces have fired upon a highways skyways airship. Highwind, I mean. Banking for emergency landing in Cedarwood. Apparently, a airship's gonna be going down a place crawling with Imperial scouts. Nice. Good job, guys. Okay, now how do I get there? That's my new question. How do I get lower here? Oh, it wasn't this way at all. Okay. Never mind. I guess I have to make sure that it's zoomed in properly before I decide on a route to take. I'm hoping to at least get one level up in this playthrough. Most of what I've been doing is just watching stuff go on. Okay, so I basically go straight until I take a left. Seems easy enough. I kind of wonder if there's anything out here I could take on my hunting log. Upper. I was wondering what that sound was. That's like this area's equivalent of the giant turtle that wants to kill everything. Looks like we've made it. And somebody survived. Guess this guy wasn't as harmed as I thought. I didn't actually get, uh-oh. Yeah, at least this person knows who I am. They think of us as savages. Nice. Who's this Garland that I'm unsure of? Ah, so this Master Garland has gone missing. Alright, looks like we're going to have to fight and save this Lalafell. Let's do it. First fight with the Imperials. Oh, he called in reinforcements. Is that like a freaking machine enemy? just cutting them right at the right time. Where are you going? And it's down. Oh, Wedge and Biggs. I remember these names. Nice. Tiny Bronco. Alright, time for us to actually join the Maelstrom now. Alright, let's take our trip back now, I guess. How do I get back again? Okay, off this way. Bit of a trip back and forth here, but almost there. The enemies are de-leveling here. Soon we'll be at the level 2s again. Ah yes, I can see the city now. Alright, I should be able to get right up to where I need to here. Yay! Time to be in for our induction. Because why not? All right. Alright, let's see what we're joining here. An all-encompassing organization which draws upon the resources of an entire city-state. Form a united military force capable of standing against the nation's deadliest enemies. We of the Wallstrom are charged with beating the threats posed by the Primals and the Garlanian Empire and solving many problems caused by the Calamity. Every man and woman who serves under our colors has a role to play in keeping the great warship that is Limazonia afloat, whatever heading Chief Admiral Bilibib sees fit to set. Maelstrom's soldier labors till her last breath, fights till her last drop of blood. We give all of our service to this nation and less is expected of you. Makes sense. Sure, let's go with that one. And we are Storm Private 3rd Class. We are now officially a soldier of the Maelstrom. Interesting catchphrase there, till the sea swallows us all. Alright, now that we have our third, or grand company, whatever. Private Scorch Dust. Yep, even though we are Women of the Storm, we are no less a Scion. We'll have to be back to the Waking Sands once again. Alright. Grand companies. Company seals is a currency, okay. Neat. Alright. I think that's going to be it for me for right now. I've gotten this all wrapped up at the moment. So, I'll see you guys next time.